Secrets discovered.
Hello, today we're going to be watching Ninjago. Let's get on to it.
This stinks. She got the time.
Oh, that's right. Who got kidnapped?
Still need us.
Commander Blanc! Commander Ragmonk! We need you!
I have a feeling they won't gonna be needing you guys for long. The other person's actually doing a much better job than you guys.
Promoted to the rank of Supreme Commander of the Vermilion Army.
Hey guys, she should have been commander of the Vermilion Army since, I don't know, episode 4. I think we're on episode 8 now.
They have no leader, they have no time blades, they have...
Oh, this place looks like the coolest place. I love the little, swamp place. Also, how did they ever find this place? How did this guy randomly just stumble upon this place? Was it in a book?
Achieved total victory. Why must you ruin...
Oh my god, just imagine that's how they found this villain's secret layer. It's because he put it on Facebook.
Always darkest before the dawn, blah, blah, blah. Come on, let's get going.
I love Kai is not giving a crap because he definitely knows his parents are traitors. So he's like, okay, I need to hurry up, find them, and beat the living shit out of them.
Attempting access. Oh, I'm afraid it was damaged when we fought the...
Why don't you guys just take a Borg wash? That was happening when Zane got repaired. She's like, oh, I updated him so he could have the Borg watch thing and it had the temper scanner. Why don't you guys just take one of the Borg watches?
I'll bet there's a clue where the secret headquarters is. Okay, let's split up.
Hey, Nia, Kai, also tell them about the back room thingy that you guys kind of discovered. Wait a second, did they discover that? Or did he just appear out of, thin air to them? I forget. Jay's father, how hard is it to rebuild this? And I love the tiny butterfly just destroyed this entire thing.
Lloyd? Does everyone get a new ride for their birthday?
You know what, Kai? I have the same thought. What is it with everyone and getting vehicles on the birthday? I would get Jay having a vehicle because, his parents are inventors. But when the hell did Misako's like, yes, my son definitely needs a vehicle for his birthday?
Who is rapidly aging? Of course! That explains his recent fatigue and the rambling.
I still don't understand why Master Wu kept this a secret. I know he was like, oh, I don't want the ninjas to be distracted. But hey, guess what? If you die, maybe tell your ninjas.
Oh.
It's a lot of buttons.
Hey, Masako, where's the manual for this thing? Why do you not give him a manual? Also, Zane, maybe you should scan the thing so you know how it works.
Find out who's got your Samurai X suit, don't you?
After we fix the scan?
Of course she wants to figure out who Samurai X is. That was legally your stuff before it was stolen.
This stamp. Do you know who it belongs to?
No?
I love that neither of these two, remember the father's stamp. So maybe, was it not in their old blacksmith shop? Or maybe it wasn't? Or maybe there was, one small piece of it somewhere in the blacksmith shop. And it was just, not important to them. They're just oh, cool symbol, whatever.
Please do a vehicular spec analysis. Oh, right, she's still offline.
It's weird that Zane had sort of become self-reliant of Pixel, doing everything for him. Now he's sort of hey, Pixel, do this. Hey, Pixel, do that.
It means that our father must have once worked for the hands of time.
Kai, that doesn't make...
I mean, not out of the ordinary. I said this in one of my videos. I was like, hey, that's a very cool idea. If their parents were traitors, they realized their mistake and was hey... we want to, be on the good side. Master Wu's okay, we're defeating these two people. Make us this, and y'all forgive him. Because, Chen said the same thing about their family being spies or traitors or working for the enemy. Why are these both two characters lying about this entire part? That would have been cool. They made an oopsie, and then they did their entire lives trying to fix that oopsie.
Priceless.
Bill me. That guy went after my parents. If he was here, I'd be breaking more than his...
No one here is taking care of any of these parts in the museum. Just because one person was, evil doesn't mean this stuff is completely priceless and you guys should take better care of it.
Okay. Mostly totally dialed in.
Guys!
I love Cole's ideas. How about we just smash a wall?
I knew it.
I love that these three giant reveals are happening at the same time. But telling me the entire time Kai has lived in his blacksmith's father's estate, he never accidentally hit that thing.
What else were you making down here, father?
Nice blade that was only used once. Like, this could have been like a cool weapon or replicate as a weapon. Because we know in season 8, like, Zane gets a weird bow and arrow. I'm just like, hey, how about you just get a two-pointed like sword thingy or something? Oh wait, I think Nia has that. No, she has a spear, I think.
Snake samurai are no friends of mine.
Ronan?
Hey, Pixel, how about we just ask Nia to take her stuff? I don't think she would care. Like, maybe she would care, but if you just asked, I don't think she would care.
Aerith, the brown ninja.
Wait, what?
Another complaint about like Pixel being Samurai X is in season 8. Like, I'll talk to you about this more in season 8. She says, "Oh, I want to protect the people I love," and Zane's like, "No, you just didn't want to be in my head again." She's like, "Oh, that too." Like, hey, you never expressed that you wanted a body. Not once do you hint at him or tell them that you missed your old body. That has never once came up. So what are you talking about? It's just because your dad was like taken away and you couldn't do anything, so you decided just to make yourself a new body. That's the truth.
Chill, Nia. I don't want to fight.
I love Nia so mad as new Samurai X person. But honestly, fair. Like, that was her stuff. Just imagine someone going and stealing your stuff that you had made and not telling anyone. Everyone says, like, oh, she shouldn't be mad because she's no longer using that stuff. But just imagine, you handmade something that you worked your entire life and someone said, oh, you have to be something else. So you hold on to it like a relic or just in case you need it ever again in case something happened. Only to see that someone else stole it without your permission.
Can't do that.
I know you're not my brother!
Nor am I.
I love that these two are probably just laying on the floor during this entire fight. They fight for like 2 seconds and then they just lay on the floor.
Computer, no modern equipment of any kind.
Got something.
You know what's weird with Crux? Like, oh, I've been this for like centuries. Why do you not seal off one of the tunnels? Or at least seal off the doors so they couldn't get through? Like, yeah, Coles has earth powers, so he would probably have to like punch it out of the way. But don't make it so they could easily follow you. I know this is still a tunnel system, but still, they could easily find you.
How did I not put it together?
Put it together, Kai. Your father's unfortunately still alive and making more armor.
You gotta find a new color, Skylar.
Nope, sorry. But I do like how she like thanks Skylar because of the multiple fighting techniques. And also, where did Pixel learn to fight? Did she just program that into her body?
Lights!
Oh my god, was that one of the normal serpentine? We haven't seen those type of snakes in a long time.
Junior. Imaginative name. Take you.
Oh my god, it's Scales in the Sun. Why are you guys the only snakes here?
The Vermilion Warriors are the pure first-generation progeny of the Great Devourer.
Wait, what? Are they like Great Devourer somewhat kids, or they're like snakes that wanted to be like the Great Devourer?
A swamp. They are using a swamp.
Can you tell us where?
Ninjas, just for a fact of life, anytime you guys have snake problem, how about you just go ask the serpentine?
Which is why I came to you. Because you went.
I love the first person he talks to about this is Skylar and no one else. Like, hello, you know that Lloyd's father's evil. I don't know if you know that Cole's father's, grandfather turned evil. I feel like he wouldn't know about that. I feel like Cole wouldn't even know that. But you definitely know that Lloyd's father was evil. But yeah, he talks to Skylar about this. Skylar, who he hasn't talked to since season 4 of Ninjago.
Yeah. Does that mean I get that cool armor?
I love that Skylar was kind of on board of being Samurai X. She's like, ooh, I get the Samurai X stuff.
Our parents? They're alive.
Yes, and Rue forgot to mention you. He like saw the symbol. He's like, this changes everything. Like, tell me what it's about. And then he just kept falling asleep. I'm like, dude, say that their parents alive.
Destined to turn evil?
Of course not. Our parents leave.
I mean, you were once destined to turn evil. You almost killed a 10-year-old boy who was supposed to be the Green Ninja, and then you turned evil somehow when you held Chin's staff.
The man who released 3 updates to the Borg pad in 1 year. Stop!
I love that Crocs has been here for so long. He's not taking any of Borg's bullshit. He's like, I know who you are, I know what you can do, and I know that you can do it.
And a lot of armors.
Welp, good luck trying to find Master Wu in that place. It's going to be practically impossible.
If you need any
To-go bags? No thanks. Finding out about my
I love Ninjago writers. Like, we can't put Skylar in this season, so how about we just be like, she's only here to make food, instead of realizing, hey, she has amber powers. She could probably help the ninjas. No, let's not do that.
Episode 72. Pause and effect.
Now, before we start the next episode reaction, I must quickly tell you, hey, smash a like, but subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification, and let's get on it.
Stop Crux and Acronics. But it'll take
Hey, Lloyd? Hey, anyone? How did you figure out how to draw this map? Did Zane scan the area? That's the only way I can see them actually drawing this map.
It's so big, so gross.
Hey guys.
I love that Cole 100% thought this slug was part of the plan until he realized it wasn't.
Holding cell.
Kai?
That's mess hall and...
I love that Kai's not paying attention because he's 100% planning to murder his family.
They won't be enough. The time punch has reversed. My strength has...
What is with Wu and these hallucinations? Is he hallucinating this before he's dying?
I should have told you I loved you before you went to...
Oh my god, dude, let's go. This is what I hate the most in the season. I'm just like, let it burn and die.
Instead of your greatest success, your student became your greatest
Hey Mo, it's nice to see you back again, only to haunt Wu. Why are you guys grappling all the way to the top, only to crash into this building? I'm pretty sure that would make a lot of noise. Oh, it's all the builders that the snakes randomly kidnapped. I completely forgot about these people.
We're here to rescue
Ninja!
Everyone's probably so relieved to see the ninjas, and Cole's over like, shh, we're trying to rescue you, shut up.
Retired elemental master until...
Retired elemental master? You don't seem old enough to be retired, my dude.
Make him forge.
Cole, hey, how about you ask the master of mental to please let Jay go so he can breathe?
Revenge will be mine.
Well, at least the people get jams while making machinery. That's probably the best part.
Smiths. You're not, actual blacksmiths.
Girl is coming in.
Hey, Cole, do you see how unnerved your dad is? Your dad could care less that he got kidnapped. He's just having fun.
In it. Speaking of which, the third is arriving any minute now.
You know what's weird? I would expect the other brother to do this, but I think it's because like Crux got so like excited. He was like, oh, it must work, without remembering that he needed all 4 time blades.
No good.
Damn, I didn't think we would actually get a Zane depression arc this time. Just rescan the area and find Borg.
kind of still is. Had to watch him, but one.
I love these 2 minions because they like come back with Rue, see Lloyd, and we're like, oh yeah, we brought him back only to throw him in his prison. I'm like, hey, if I saw the Green Ninja and I was holding one of the prisoners, I would have turned away.
This isn't gonna work! And unless the new Samurai X does his thing and—
Why are you letting Jay hold the guy made out of metal? Let Cole do that. The strongest person heal, and then do air jitsu.
We have builders, and we have scrap metal, so—
Oh, that's easy. Just ask them to make a ladder. They probably know how to make a ladder. Well, hopefully they know how to make a ladder.
It came from a master blacksmith.
Master Blacksmith.
Oh my god, did Jay figure it out? He was like, that's weird. Kai's been acting strange, and Nia's been acting strange, and they both came from blacksmith family.
What even makes you think Acronics and Crux are around here?
I honestly don't.
I love that Nia hasn't figured out what Kai is possibly going to do. I love Kai's plan. Number 1, awesome plan. He's like, I'm not going to talk to my father and get any of my questions answered. I'm just gonna straight out murder him.
I want justice!
Do you guys often get assassins here? He's just like, what do you want? And then he goes to attacks him. He's like, oh, you won't take me down. I'm like, is this a normal day for you?
You're my son, Kai.
Are we sure about that? Are we sure it's your son? It could be just a random weirdo holding your firepower, wielding your firepower.
Kai, let him speak! There's no harm in hearing him out!
Hey Nia, you better watch out, be very careful in this scene. Kai could easily snap on you and murder you as well.
Wait! Leather is not done!
How was the metal not down? How are you guys building the ladder and the metal isn't done? What does that mean? Was Koloff going to do something with his element of power to make it more sturdy? Was it like not super sturdy, so he's going to use this element of power to make it like weld to each other?
Location of the blade's arrival.
Oh my god, someone please give the man who's supposed to be inventing your stuff a goddamn coat or something, or a blanket would be fine.
Gotcha!
Poor Lloyd, he can't even get the one thing he wants. He just wants Master Wu, but unfortunately everything is like, nope, you're not getting Master Wu.
Kai, you don't know what you're doing!
I do, Nia!
By the way, I'm pretty sure it's Lloyd's old voice actor that does Nia's mom's voice. Or maybe it's Nia, because usually that's what happens to the parents.
That makes two of us. Nia.
Did they think their mother was dead? Because anytime they talk about the family, it's usually the father. They never once talk about the mother. So did they think the mom had already died? Even though like 2.5 seconds ago, they're like, oh, our parents alive. And Kai's like, no, our father's alive. So did they actually think the mother died?
To be the kindly Dr. Sanders Saunders, Crux took his time and earned...
I do love this. This is somewhat I like the plan, but still, I wish they would trade us. Because it would make no sense why he needed to kidnap these two specifically. Yes, like, they are, like, they're forgers, but he could get any other forger.
Or else what?
Or else he would go after you two.
It's a goddamn sword. This is where a lot of people don't like it, because, like, they have spinjitzu. I'm pretty sure they still have the element of powers unless it was already passed on. That's why we need an explanation of when the element of power is passed on. Is like once the child's born, when the parents, like, both of the parents lose powers, because it's like both of their DNA until when the element of powers realize which element it goes to. Like, that's what we need to explain. And also, you guys are ninjas. You guys know how to fight. And you know where in like Kai's minifigure, he has like sort of this scar on his face. I wish he was the time people like picking up the baby and be like, oh, I'll actually hurt the kid if you don't go. And neither of the kids actually remembered it because they were so young.
I cannot trust you nitwits to do even the simplest things.
I love the school so done with these two, but honestly, fair. They haven't really done good at all.
I lost the signal. Then it reappeared.
I had Wu, but lost him.
I love that neither of these two could find the people that they were trying to look for. Like, Lloyd couldn't get Master Wu and Zane can't find Borg.
You vermilion dupes!
Yep, pretty sure.
I love that. Because it's like, oh, it's J. Cole. And Lloyd's like, you sure? And then that line happens. That's the best line.
And since you inherited our powers, you must leave.
Oh my god, they could get the time blades, but also, you guys have powers and get yourself out. Also, you guys are kind of cornered, so you probably can't get out anyhow.
For us? Excellent suggestion. No way! We will never...
How was he able to hear that conversation? You guys were like miles away. Unless they were like right by at the door, but still, I feel like you guys would not hear that conversation. Well, this is what happens when you allow a guy who doesn't have elemental powers to jump in and fight the guy with the time blade that could, you know, make you go older or very young.
No, Ninja.
Well, good luck defeating that army unless you guys can somehow flood the Tythene and then put electricity through it.
The end.
Well, that was that. Those 2 episodes. Just a quick reminder: like, comment, subscribe to my channel, turn on your notifications so you know the next time I post, and have a goddamn good day.